All right, y'all, what's good? Let's give it up 100. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Always appreciate y'all for tuning in. So I thank y'all for giving me our time for a little bit. So, this is going to be a little bit different. Every so often, a black dude comes through in the black sector of YouTube, and he comes typically with this snake oil type of shit that he's selling that a lot of desperate and pathetic black people is always looking to buy. So, every so often, these dudes, they come out of nowhere essentially, because you don't know where these dudes, you don't know what they were doing before they made a YouTube page. You don't know what side they was on, if they were really for black people or if they was for the world like most black people are. You don't know what side these dudes are on, what their background is, what their credentials is, or none of that. Like a lot of these people that follow these new dudes that come in, they don't know nothing about them. It's typically the same reason why people kind of ride with these people. It's the intellectual property. It's the fact that these dudes seem like they know it all. They talking that good intellectual stimulation shit, you know, that mind masturbation shit, you know, to these typically females, black females. And, you know, they fall for these dudes all the time. So here's a new one. His name is Kevin Samuels. I don't know nothing about this dude. I just started seeing his videos probably like a week ago. I started to pay a lot of attention because there was a lot of controversy around some of his videos. One of his videos went viral recently. Him calling a woman average at best. You know, they quote that. The chick actually went and gave a handle that name. Like, that's her handle. You know what I'm saying? Which is pathetic. But anyways. A lot of controversies around him, so I started watching the videos, and basically what he does is he gives, I guess, dating advices to black people. He promotes, you know, the black family, which I respect, obviously, but you know, he has this sort of delivery that a lot of people doesn't agree with a lot. It can be very condescending. It could be disrespectful, blatant disrespect, or, you know, it's like sneak dissing and shit like that. I don't like his delivery, but he is intellectual, so a lot of black women cop to that immediately. You know what I'm saying? So he's controversial. He's new. He's growing like crazy. His subscription count is off the fucking chains. I just seen him at I'm gonna give you an example. I seen him at 437K, and the next day he was at 450. So he got like, what's that, 437, that's 13,000 subscribers in one day, right? So he's growing pretty rapidly. He's growing pretty good, pretty fast. So in this video, which this is the only video really that he really kind of hit a nerve with me, pissed me off in this video. And I'm not a black woman, and he pissed me off in this video. For one, he's really a pea brain. He's really not that smart with the logic that he uses. I'll let you hear this shit in a second. He asked this black woman, he typically asked them, you know, what's their size, and what they think about themselves. What would they rate themselves from 1 to 10? And he asked this black girl what she rated herself from 1 to 10, this dark-skinned black girl. And the girl said a 10, which I don't have a problem with. I completely agree with her confidence, for one, and the fact that she's free to rate herself. Any human being is free to rate themselves whatever they want to rate themselves. You know what I'm saying? But when this girl rate herself a 10, you gonna see how this dude dealt with her response. This is so embarrassing. This is so immature, and it's bottom line airhead type of logic. This is some airhead logic coming from somebody that a lot of y'all think is highly intellectual. this is some airhead logic. Y'all gonna hear his response right now, and I'm telling you, it's one of the most immature, childish, most, pathetic responses he's ever gave, or I've ever heard in my life, period, from asking somebody what they think about themselves. Y'all gonna hear what he said. This is crazy. Y'all check this out, and I'm gonna finish up after y'all finish hearing this.
What's wrong or right? Let's get right into it. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4" 3/4.
Your size?
I'm a small. I'm probably maybe a 1-2.
Okay. And if you ranked yourself, honestly, if you ranked yourself on a scale of 1 to 10,
10.
Yeah, let's get back to reality.
No, I'm in reality.
No, you're not in reality.
I'm in reality.
You're not in reality. If you're going to be a 10, we can end this. Because that's not reality.
Oh, okay, so first of all, you got to ask yourself, what's the problem, right? You asked the question, she answered the question, and you disagree with her response. What's the problem?
You're not a supermodel.
So what are you basing?
You're not, okay, man. Check the attitude. Let me just go ahead and say this. This bullshit that's running around with black women, they call yourself a 10, never say you don't. That is some of the most destructive psychobabble that's going around. Black women, you need to be more humble. And you're a Christian. Mm-hmm. That's not humility.
Right. That's not humility. But at the same time, if you want an honest response from somebody when you ask them a question, you cannot be so freaking subjective. You got your own idea what the next person look like, and they got their own idea what they look like. You can't, what you think doesn't trump what somebody else think about themselves. That's so fucking pathetic and immature. This is the dude that y'all really are calling up for dating advice? Like you want him to shit on your feelings like this, or shit on your confidence about yourself? That's needed. You need to have this confidence about yourself. And look what he's doing to her, ripping her new one.
Well, for one, I know that I was made in God's image, and
God knows he's not perfect, ma'am.
Wait, right. Whoa, what? What? What did he just say just now? Did he just say God knows he's not perfect? Anyways, I'm gonna give y'all the video, so I'm gonna continue. I really should stop this shit right now because that's mind bending right there. That's the first time I heard somebody say God is not perfect. He said God knows he's not perfect. Okay.
Everybody's a 10.
I'm not gonna get up here and call myself a 4 or a 2 because I'm definitely.
Okay, but let me. If you're gonna tell me you're a 10, you're a 10.
I'm a Christian woman.
No. I said physically. You can be a Christian woman, but.
Okay, now I want y'all to hear what's coming up because he's gonna make the most lamest, absolute super lamest logic I've ever heard, ever. Coming from anybody, let alone somebody that's giving advices to grown-ass men and women. This is the lamest shit I've ever heard. Y'all listen to this.
This.
Yeah, physically. I'm beautiful.
You're physically a 10. Then what is Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Rihanna? What are they?
Oh my
Whatever
God.
they're.
Oh my God. Y'all just hear that? Y'all just heard that? Did y'all really just hear that shit? He's making Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Rihanna. It could be any 3 chicks in the world, but he's making 3 chicks be basically like the standard for beauty. Because he's basically saying, bruh, or the standard for perfection, right? Because he's saying if you're a 10, Beyonce and them is basically off the scale then, because that's who I consider to be a 10. So if you consider Beyonce and them a 10, why can't this black girl consider her own damn self a 10? Because everybody need to be seeing the same. Everybody need to have the same value of beauty as you, and the same perception of beauty as you. This is what you get when you go to an egotistic, brain dead motherfucker for advices that he's not equipped to give you advices about. This is what happens. This is what you get. You get a lot of male chauvinistic bullshit ego. That's not helping you. If anything, it's stomping on your ego. It's not helping you at all. It's not helping you at all. This black chick, no, I ain't gonna lie. She stood up pretty firm, you know, and kept it firm with him, but he definitely stepped on her ego a little bit. Let's get back.
Considered yourself to be.
See, this is that bullshit, John. This is when I start to get upset because you ladies say you want help, but then when you start getting into it, your ego gets into it. Put your dick up.
It's not, honestly, Kevin.
This is bullshit. You're not a 10.
You can go to my Instagram now and you see that's how I carry myself.
Okay, I don't care how you call yourself. A 10 is supermodel looks.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm far from ugly, honey.
I didn't say that.
So
you ain't this combative, man. If you really want to say you're a 10, that's fine, but show me where the model contracts are.
I don't want to be a model.
I didn't ask you whether you want to be a model or not.
Somebody asked me today.
But you're not. But man, you're not But you're not that. Come on.
Okay. Well, you said show me where the model contract. Somebody asked me today. Oh, okay. Do you model?
Let's try this again. Where would you honestly rank yourself?
I just told you.
A 10.
Yeah. No. Maybe to you I'm not, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
No. So you're a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so are there any women that are higher?
Are you saying I'm not? Tell me why I'm not.
No. I'm asking you. No. I'm asking you.
Tell me why I'm not.
No. You're not questioning. See, you're on my. So you need to tell me that there are no women that are more attractive than you.
What?
I'm asking.
It's hard.
If you're a 10, that means you're at the top.
It's like I'm not.
If you're a 10, that means you're at the top.
Yo, do this idiot realize that he asked her a question about herself? That's like asking somebody, yo, where do you rate your ability to sing? And the motherfucker in reality is probably, in all reality, they're probably like a 4 at best. Barely an average singer. But they sing their ass off around the house and in the showers and all that, and they think they the shit. And you ask them, what you think about your singing, rate your singing from 1 to 10. And they tell you, man, I think I'm a 10. How the fuck do you have the balls to tell them they can't feel like that about themselves? This is basically what he's telling her. He's telling her like, yo, you can't feel like that because if you feel like you're a 10, then you're at the top. You're up there with Beyonce and Kelly Rowland and Rihanna. You're a supermodel status. You can't be a 10 if you're not, if these is not the levels that you at in life, right? Why are you calling this dude for help? Why are you calling him for his advice? Why do you value his advice? I bet you she don't value his advice after this shit. But there's a slew of other black women ready to call this dude and tell him all about their life and, you know, let him shit on them, shit on their egos and all that. They waiting. They at the door lined up waiting to call this dude. They at the phone waiting. This is what you call pathetic. This is what you call people that put too much in the hands of another human being. If you're so confident about yourself, don't even argue with this fool. Because he's trying to stomp on your ego. Straight up.
I'm a 10.
An A plus, a 100 on the test is as high.
No woman.
Back it down.
No, I'm telling you.
Back it down. A 100 on the test is as high as you can go. It's a perfect grade. You're saying you're a 10, a 100 on the test. Are you saying that there's nobody who scores higher than you on looks? You're in the top percentile.
I'm telling you, bro. If y'all can't really see what intelligent really look like and what a fucking fool look like, y'all got a long uphill climb to go, man. Y'all got some real struggles ahead of y'all if y'all can't see this monkey for who he is. He's making it now to be like statistics or academics. Academics is numbers. If you score, if you take a test and you come back an 80, there's an actual statistic that shows why you're an 80. So you have statistics behind you. When you ask somebody their opinion about themselves, there's no statistic there. You're just asking them their opinion. And the girl gave you her opinion. So what's your problem, man? I don't even want to listen to no more of this bullshit. I just wanted to pretty much put my 2 cents in on who I think this dude is. Because like I said, he's going up there in popularity. A lot of people know about him. His subscription count is fucking going crazy. He's not going to stop. He's going to hit 1 million pretty soon, probably in another few months. If y'all don't know about him, y'all going to know about him, because just the same way I started knowing about him, I didn't thought about this dude. He just kind of just came across my shit, and I seen, what was going on with him, and I clicked in. So I'm pretty sure everybody going to get familiar with him at some point. But I'm just letting you see what he is right now, what he is on the surface, because this is not some shit I'm pulling out from the dark room. This is on the surface. Y'all can see. This is an incompetent, airheaded, brain-dead, young-minded fool. Straight like that. And I'm not going to waste no more of my breath on this garbage. I'm done. I'm up.